guys, welcome to another episode of the MannerHammer. It's been a while since I've done another episode. I just been kind of busy, also trying to mess with Sony Vegas. But in that time, I have gotten numerous requests about how to get our custom crosshairs, and also be able to make your own crosshairs as well. So in this case, this video is going to be based around that. Just to get started, the first thing we want to do is go to Google, type in FireFall Reticulator. First thing I have is the add-on, which is what you want. I'm going to go to the FireFall forums. You're going to scroll down till you see Reticulator V11 or V11 zip. Just going to open it up. You see the GUI folder. Go to Red 5 Studios. This is your Red 5 folder, FireFall system. You have the GUI folder there. I'm just going to drag it. Do yes. Yes, because I already have it installed. And you got the MainUI Addons Reticulator. And in this case, we're going to mess around with the triad dot that I already have actually installed. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to open up the PNG file that's within the triad dot folder. You're going to have an LUA file, you're going to have an XML file, and you're going to have a PNG. So you're going to open up the PNG in Photoshop, and at first you won't be able to see it as much. I mean, it's kind of see-through. But once you add a black layer behind it, make a new layer, add a black, there you go, you can actually see it better and be able to do what you want. As you can see with the triad one, it's not exactly my thing. That's kind of messed up around the edges here, missing some pixels, but you know, nothing to be too nitpicky about. So you pretty much do your own thing as to how you want it. In my case, I have a triad dot that I prefer. I use this one at the moment, or I do a variation between this one and also one that's just a full-on cross. So you can pretty much do whatever you want. You know, design it how you like. You can make it a giant smiley face or rainbows if you want it, and it will actually show up. So anyways, you have the reticular, or you make your own crosshair. You save the PNG in the folder as the same PNG file. You overwrite it. Another thing you want to do, you want to go back to your FireFall folder. We're going to go System. You're going to go to your bin folder. You're going to find your FireFall Client application, the exe, and you're going to want to create a shortcut of it. Because when you launch FireFall through the launcher itself, it removes all the add-ons, and also it removes all the custom crosshairs that you have, or at least most of the add-ons from what I've experienced personally. So that's what I did here. I created a shortcut, I dragged it to my desktop. I'm just going to start it up. Log in. Whoops. Loading Copa. And here is our triad dot from before, where it has the original lines and a little dot in the middle. And then if you go to Options, Interface, Reticle Manager, you can choose for which weapon you want. Pick whatever you like. In this case, I stuck with the triad dot. I'm probably going to switch back to my original one though, obviously. So it's all personal preference. I believe you're able to work on it while you're in game. Let me see here. So if we take the PNG, let's try and add a smiley face to it like we were talking about before. And then we're going to get rid of the black, save as, the original PNG, overwrite it, open up FireFall, type /RUI, and there you go. As you can see, it has the high upside down in both corners, and that's how you make custom crosshairs. I mean, you can design however you want them. You can make them as crazy as you want. You can make them as minimal. You can make them as, you know, a bunch of different, you know, length variations, or just go crazy with it. So, you know, custom crosshairs, like I said before, you're going to want to sum it all up, go to the reticulator thread, install or download the reticulator, put it in the GUI folder, which is at the systems folder, and then we're going to go to components, MainUI, add-ons, reticulator, and then this is where all your crosshairs are. You can go down to triad dot like we just messed around with, and take the PNG file, edit it, save it. My personal preference, I always keep a backup. I have a Photoshop, a PSD, just to have my own thing. And also between patches, sometimes the crosshairs get messed up or they get erased because of the launcher, so you have to use the launcher to patch. I always have an extra PSD saved off to the side on my desktop, so that way I always have a backup of it, or if I'm playing somewhere else, I can just, you know, download reticle or reticulator, throw in the PSD or PNG, done, so never lose it. And then you want to make sure you go to your bin folder and make sure you make a shortcut to that FireFall client, or else you're going to be losing your crosshairs every time you start with the launcher. So that's all for this episode of the MannerHammer. I will be cranking out more videos as times come. We'll have to see what goes from there, and see you guys next time.